guys, it's me Mary Dreams. Welcome back to my channel. This video is all about blonde hair. I know it's been requested a lot and everyone who's ever met me has always asked how I can get my hair to be this blonde and this long when it is not my natural hair color. So I'm finally making this video. I'm going to be talking about the best bleaching products, alternative methods to bleaching, products to add to your bleaching routine to stop your hair from breaking, how to get rid of yellow undertones, and most importantly, how to save hair that is damaged beyond repair. I'm going to try and be as informative and straight to the point as possible without blabbering too much, so let's get straight into it. I'm gonna give you a quick backstory of my hair so you know my situation. So naturally my hair is dark blonde or light brown. I haven't really seen my natural hair color since I was like 10, so I'm not quite sure, but it's somewhere between that. I went from 10 years of box dyed black hair to platinum blonde 5 years ago, so I've really gone through it all. So step 1, finding the right bleach for you. I'm not going to be discussing different brands and different products because I found my holy grail and I intend on sticking with it because it is the best thing I've ever found and I doubt that there's anything better than that. When I do something, especially something this permanent, believe me when I say I research everything there is to research about it before I actually do it. So believe me when I say I have researched every single product that has been claimed as the best bleach there is out there. I've seen every single before and after videos of product reviews on YouTube. I've researched the products individually, so when I say this is the best product, I'm 100% sure I used the best product that was out there when I bleached my hair, and I suggest you do the same. So do your research and don't bleach your hair with random product or you're going to regret it. If anything better has come out within the last 2 years, feel free to leave the information in the comments and I will definitely check it out. So let's get into the best bleach I've ever used. It is the Blonde Me series by Schwarzkopf. Schwarzkopf Blonde Me products have integrated bonding technology which interlinks with the hair fibers to help enforce structural bonds for minimized hair damage. I'm not gonna go more into detail about every product, but I will leave all the information below so you can check it out. I love this product because it can lift up to 9 levels and it has anti-yellow agents within the product already, which means that your hair is going to be a lot less yellow than using other products. It is the only bleach I've ever used, which I have to use only once, and I don't have to use any toning products, any second step, not even blue shampoo to get my hair to this blonde. I can seriously achieve this color with just one session of bleach, which is freaking amazing if you ask me. So needless to say, I'm not really looking for other products because this on my hair works magic. One tip that I do want to give you when bleaching your hair: never, ever put bleach both in your dyed hair and your outgrown roots at the same time. You can do it if your hair is virgin and you have never put a hair dye in your hair, but if you have a part of your hair that is dyed and your natural roots, always leave them be and get the dyed parts as bright as you want before you actually apply bleach to your whole head, because it's always better to have 2 different colored hair than to have 3 layers, because if you bleach everything at the same time, what you're gonna do is this part where your outgrown roots were is gonna be super light. This is gonna be like 50 shades of orange, depending on what your color is, of course, but most likely. So you already will have 2 different hair colors, plus whatever's happening here. But then your roots are gonna come out, so this is gonna be the 3rd layer. So you know this situation with 3 different colors? Believe me, you don't want to go there, so please don't do it. I know it's really tempting because everyone hates seeing their outgrown roots, but believe me when I say it's a lot better look than having 3 different layers. Another tip, and this is one of the best things I've found for bleaching hair, is bleach paths. So basically, instead of just putting straight on bleach on your hair, you mix in a lot of shampoo with the bleach and developer mixture and you apply it and massage it evenly in your hair. And of course it's gonna develop slower, so you can't get a huge difference right away, but it is a lot gentle on your hair. So I would definitely suggest this method when you want to even out your hair tone. Or you can also use it for your roots. Since I found this method, I have never put straight on bleach to my roots. I always dilute it with shampoo, and what it does, it allows me to work slower, because if you put like 9% bleach on your roots or 6% bleach on your roots and you do your bleaching process, once you're finished with one side and go to the other, by the time you're finished here, this side has already processed and your hair is already starting to fry, and you don't want that. So what you can do is either you start with a lighter developer here and finish with a stronger one, on or mix in some shampoo with the bleach that you're starting with. So for me, I use the 90% developer and I put a lot of shampoo in it. So I will start with this side where I have more hair, because basically, you know, developers come in 3, 6, 9, 12%. So basically they all do the same thing. The only difference is time. So if you use a 3% developer, it's gonna do the same thing, but it's gonna do it slower. Then if you use 9%, it's gonna do it really quick. So if you're bleaching your hair at home by yourself, always just be safe and use a weaker developer so you have more time, or use some shampoo into the mixture so you can dilute it and do less damage to your hair. Another tip is to use some oil on the parts where your hair is already too damaged. For example, my hair here is a lot thinner than here, so I will put some oil here while I bleach, because when bleaching you should only put the bleach on your roots. Never overlay whenever you do your roots. If you overlay bleach, it's gonna really fry and damage your hair. So try to keep it only on your roots when you're bleaching your roots. So if you have parts on your hair that are more damaged, just put some oil on there. Or another thing you can use is take the parts that are a little bit smudged with the bleach and just wet it with water, because water stops the process of bleach. So for me, I would always wet these parts or any place that I had accidentally smudged with bleach with my gloves when bleaching the hair. You know what I mean. Number 2, an amazing product that you can mix in with your bleach is Olaplex Bond Multiplier, or simply Olaplex #1, because it's a whole series of products, but you don't really need all of them. I would suggest you to get #1 and #2. #1 is the Bond Multiplier. You put it inside of your bleach. Adding it with the bleach allows it to be taken directly into the core of your hair. And what it does is really keeps your hair together and stops it from breaking and further damaging. And then after you're done your bleaching, you can use #2, Bond Perfector, which is gonna bond your hair back together after the damage that the bleach has done, and just make your hair a lot more healthy and a lot less damage and stop it from breaking. To give you more precise information, I was trying to find the ratio, so I'm gonna put it here. So how much developer and how much Olaplex you have to use when bleaching your hair. Number 3, dealing with yellow undertones in your hair. There are many methods you can use, the most popular being toners, shampoos, and masks. I started with using blue shampoo and it was quite alright, but now I don't have to do it because, as I said, the bleach that I'm using already has anti-yellow agents in it, so my hair just don't get that yellow. Of course, I can still use blue shampoo or blue mask. What it would do is just make my hair a lot more icy pale, you know, because it would take out the yellows, and by doing so my tone would get a bit more cool. But as I'm not using it at the moment, I can't really suggest the best product, so you would have to do your research on that yourself. But what I can tell you is that the Vela T18 toner is amazing. I use it a lot and it is the best if you have an even hair tone. So I would say the pros is that it is super effective, but you have to mix it in with developer, so it does further damage your hair. So the pros would be it's very efficient if you have even hair tone, but the cons are if your hair color is not even, it's gonna come out stripy. So for example, for me, my hair tone was not even, it was like darker. Like basically when I first bleached my hair, it was 50 shades of orange. It was not a good look. My hair would be super like pale and silvery, but the parts that were super over bleached were like gray. So I didn't mind the look, but it was not even. And like when your hair is this color as I have now, kind of it's not that bad that it is not even on some places, because it's like yellowy, it looks more natural. But if you put the toner straight in your hair and your hair is not even, like you can see different stripes. Yes, it evens out within like the next 1 or 2 weeks, so it's not that bad. And I did use this method for quite a while, but I'm not using it anymore because I like that with this natural looking, a little bit yellowish tone, it looks a lot more natural. And even if I don't have perfectly even tone, it is not that noticeable. There are 3 products that I would like to suggest. I personally have not used them, but I have a hairstylist. She's amazing. She has worked with a lot of Schwarzkopf products, and she has been on a lot of how do you call it, like presentations of new products. So basically in these presentations, everything has to be smooth and perfect. You cannot end up having your model have, you know, different color hair or a lot of yellowness. So these 3 products she swears by, and I have researched them a bit, and I believe her, okay? So basically these are these 2 shampoos. What she does is she mixes like 5 pumps of each and then mixes all together, massages into the hair for like 7 minutes. Then she washes it out and uses this mask, and she swears by it, and I believe her because it's Schwarzkopf and I've been mentioning a lot of Schwarzkopf products by now, right? So I believe that it is the best brand for blonde hair, and no, they're not sponsoring this video, they're not paying me to do this. I just like, I've done my research and I have not found a brand that is better than them. So you can definitely try this method and these 3 products if your hair tone is not that even, because she says that if you keep doing that, then it's gonna even out really well. So you can definitely try it. And the last thing for today is fixing damaged hair beyond repair. I think everyone who's ever bleached their hair at home knows how bad it goes when it goes bad, because bleach can fry your hair in minutes if you're not careful. It keeps on developing and frying your hair if you're not careful. The second time, or was it the first time when I bleached? I think it was the second time when I bleached my hair. I watched the Game of Thrones and it was really interesting, and I bleached my hair and I left the bleach in for too long and I almost cried because it was so bad. This part of my hair was so fried. When I pulled on my hair, it just broke off, and all of my hair was like really thin rubber bands. Like if I would just slightly pull it, it would just get all wrinkly and disgusting, and I thought I will have to cut my hair off, but it was really high up and my hair was long, and I was like, if I have to cut my hair that short, I'm just gonna be so sad, because I love my long hair and just thinking about it is terrible. Like it was a terrible moment, okay? So when that happened, I researched everything there is to research about like products that could save your hair, and I saw so many videos where girls fry their hair, and in those videos they would cut it off while crying. So I was like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not cutting off my hair, no matter how damaged that is. To further paint the picture, my hair was so damaged that if I washed it, it wouldn't dry for like hours, if not the whole day. And it was the middle of summer with 34 degrees outside. It would not dry. Like no matter how much I would dry it, it would just not dry. It would stay wet. This is how damaged my hair was, okay? So I found this product, and it is the ApHgee 2-step protein treatment, and this thing saved my hair. Like, I will be grateful. For your information, I work as a model, so my hair is really important to me. Like, if I wouldn't be a model, I wouldn't give a shit about how damaged my hair is or isn't. Of course I would care, but it wouldn't be to this extreme. So when I say this product saved my hair, it saved my hair. So what you do is you take the first step of the treatment, and it is like this gooey yellowy mask. So when you do this, you have to be naked in your bathroom, because it's gonna go everywhere, and as it dries, it gets super sticky. So what you have to do is evenly massage it into your hair. I suggest trying a spray bottle. So I would just use an empty spray bottle. I put the product in there and I just sprayed it all over my hair. And make sure you cover all of your hair. And as it starts drying, you cannot pull on it or tug it, because your hair can break. And what you have to do is, after you're done applying the product, is trying to dry it completely. Sounds easy. The trick is you cannot use hot heat. It has to dry on the cool setting. It cannot be overheated, or you're gonna damage your hair instead of saving it. And if you're someone with hair this long, it takes like 2 hours to do this treatment, but it is worth it, okay? Because as I said, my hair was just damaged beyond repair, but I managed with this product. This product managed to save my hair, so I didn't have to cut it. Of course, my hair didn't get healthy, but it didn't break off until it was like this length, when I was like, okay, I'm just chopping it off, because, you know, I did damage it beyond repair. But it didn't fall out, it didn't break out, it stayed with me. So thank you for this product. It really and it is a really fun product. It is sticky and disgusting, but as you dry your hair, it gets rock hard. Like, it's like having spaghettis on your head. It's pretty interesting. Like, it's an interesting process. I have never used any other hair products that work this way. But yeah, it's an amazing product, and it can save completely damaged hair, because I've never seen anyone with more damaged hair than this part after I damaged my hair, after I bleached my hair that one time. So yeah, it's an amazing product, and you can use it even if your hair is not that damaged, you know, because it really makes a huge difference. If you have damaged hair, or if you're using box dye for a long time, or simply if you have bleached hair, this is an amazing product to use to give your hair some more protein and have it nice and shiny and long and not break. I could talk about this product forever. It's amazing. So it comes with that, and then there is also, I got 3, I think there are 3 products in total. So you have the treatment, and then there is a mask that calms down your hair after what just happened to it, because I guess it's a really intense treatment. So there's this like neutralizing or stabilizing conditioner, and there's also a shampoo for damaged hair. So you can use all of these 3 products, and they're seriously amazing. They saved my hair, and yeah, I could not be more grateful, because if I would have to chop my hair off, I could not do so many modeling jobs for so many months, because you know, hair does not grow out fast. So if there's any way to stop it from breaking off, you know, you have to take it. And it's not that expensive either, so I will link all of the products below. Oh, and last thing, how you can get, and I think it's the most important step actually, how you can get your hair to be this long and this blonde is to simply not wash it. I know it sounds dirty, but when your hair is bleached, it's not oily, it's pretty much dead, you know, unless you have natural blonde hair. If your hair is bleach blonde, your hair is pretty much dry and dead. Well, I mean, not completely dead, but you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, what I would do when my hair gets a little bit too damaged, or when I feel my hair is too dry, or too, like, if I don't like how my hair look, I will stop washing it, and I will wash my hair only once a week or once every 6 days. So your best friend is dry shampoo. Your hair is the most fragile when it is wet, so the more you wet your hair, the more it's gonna break. And of course, you further damage your hair by drying it with heat every single time. So if you can really not wash your hair, just don't wash it and use dry shampoo. But the trick how to use it is not when your hair is already getting oily, but do it every single day. So I will wash my hair and I will put dry shampoo in it. Before I go to sleep, I will put some more dry shampoo in it. When I wake up, when I have to go out, I will put more dry shampoo in it and just calm it out. And by doing so, you don't really allow any oil to form. So honestly saying, my hair was just not dirty. It sounds like not washing your hair for 1 week is terrible for many people, but 1, if your hair is bleached, it's not that oily at all anyway, and 2, if you apply dry shampoo all the time, then the oils just don't form, so it does not look or smell dirty at all. So that is it for today's video. I know it was a lot of information. Maybe I missed something. I will try to put all the information in the description box. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative, and I hope you can save your hair. It's okay, girl. It's okay. We've all been through it. It's fine. Like, it happens. It's gonna be fine. You can't save your hair. It's not gonna, you don't have to cut it off. It's gonna be fine. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments, and thank you so much for watching until the end. If you enjoyed today's video, please subscribe, like, and comment. It really helps my channel grow, and I'm really grateful for everyone who's watching. And if you like this video, please consider watching my previous videos. Thank you, and see you in my next video.